Alright, so if you couldn't read that, obviously, like I'm not saying I don't have any of those people who can't read, but if you couldn't read that, subscribe. I'm starting a subscriber of the day thing basically where in my videos I will be basically plugging anybody who's subscribed to me. So if you want to plug, hit that subscribe button up there and then, hit me up with a plug or something. Or if I don't have hit me up with a plug or anything, I will pick them at random and you will get a plug that way. So, but anyway, in this video, the subscriber of the day is Chicago Bears Fever. He's been a subscriber of mine for a couple months now. He just made that account, I think, not too long ago. He used to cover wrestling. He was the Nasty RKO specialist. And then, he just kind of, I guess, closed that account. And then, that's how that happened. He actually made a sports channel, and exactly that's what he talks about is he's making a basketball thing. And he's definitely a cool guy. And I think you guys should go subscribe to that channel. Alright. So now that we got the plug out of the way, I want to start another series that I did not mention in the video I made yesterday with the improvements. I did not mention this series in my video, but I wasn't really thinking about it until today. I actually just thought of it just a few seconds ago. And basically, welcome to the first episode of the WTF. It does not stand for Where's the Food. No, it stands for exactly what it says it's supposed to be. What the bleep. I'm going to try and censor that as much as I can. But no, it does not stand for Where's the Food. It stands for what the fuck. And in this series, though, is basically I am going to point out the idiocy and the foolishness of the WWE or wrestling in general. And basically, this could be from the past. This could be from right now. This could be from, the Attitude Era. This could be from the Ruthless Aggression Era. This could be from the PG era, for all I care. But it's a show where basically I just point out the storylines and the stupidity of the WWE, or TNA for that matter, or just wrestling in general, and I will basically point it out. So obviously, if you cannot see the picture right now, it is from the spring of 2006. Oh boy, what a year that was. What a year for the WWE. I have to give that year some claps. Hold on a second. Let me put my mic down. Oh, definitely. 2006 in WWE was one of the worst years in the WWE, and it's not just John Cena's fault, unless, you can kind of take all the blame there, Cena, but the spring of '06, and this is one of the reasons why it failed, was the whole God storyline. Basically, how this entire storyline played out was McMahon found out that WWE did a DVD of Bret Hart, and he did a little review of it. Michaels came out, and then he basically just defended Bret Hart, and McMahon just, don't make me screw you and everything. And then basically at the Royal Rumble, he did screw him. Shane McMahon threw him over the top rope, and Shane McMahon was not in the Royal Rumble. And basically, from there, McMahon's vow was to make Shawn Michaels' life a living hell. But Shawn Michaels did get the advantage over him, beating him at WrestleMania 22, an event that I was at. And then the next night on Raw, oh boy, I was actually at this event as well. Oh boy. When McMahon went out there and made the match for Vince and Shane versus Michaels and God at Backlash of '06, I was thinking to myself, I was there, and don't get me wrong, I was not as intelligent with the wrestling as I am now. But at that time, I was still like, what exactly the title of this show? WTF. I mean, come on, the least they could have done was like, hey, let's just name this a freaking handicap match. Let's not throw God involved. But I guess, in order for McMahon to get some reaction out of the crowd, I guess he had to involve God in this storyline. And whether you were religious or not, this storyline was still terrible. Still was. it didn't deliver at Backlash, which was the funny thing. It didn't deliver. Then again, I wasn't expecting it to. And then, don't get me wrong. Episode 2 will be coming very much because episode 2 will be coming very soon because there's another part of '06 that I could not stand, and they were also part of this match. And let me give you a hint. It rhymes with Irit Wad. Anyway, they will be in the next edition of WTF. But anyway, let me get through this. But the God storyline, just what the hell? And then, if you guys can see the picture there, look at Shawn Michaels and then look right next to him. It's basically a cloud with lights coming down on it. And it's like, what the hell is WWE thinking when they put this on? Come on. And it's basically just Vince's revenge at Shawn for beating his ass at WrestleMania. Whatever. I just thought it was complete bull. It was a stupid storyline. And it definitely did not get the road after WrestleMania off on the very good foot. But then again, if you think about it, though, they didn't want to take Triple H out of the WWE title picture yet because he was still part of the WWE title picture. In fact, he actually was in a triple threat match at this event with Edge and John Cena, and John Cena still retained. But I can understand where the handicap part came from, but where, especially, this is another thing I wanted to point out was when Vince was in the church. When Vince was in the church, and he was drinking the holy water and everything, and then, proclaiming to himself that he was better than God and everything, and just, oh my God, I don't even know how this storyline got over with people, but then again, it didn't. That's the reason why. It did not get over with the fans. The fans absolutely hated the storyline. And then, after the match, after Vince and Shane won the match, the Irit Wad, they picked them up on their shoulders, and I remember Vince screaming, "I defeated God, and I beat God," and everything, and it was just, oh my God. It was one of the worst storylines of '06, one of the worst storylines in the 2000s era, and just a bad storyline in general. There was no reason to bring God into this storyline, because the storyline was doing okay without God in it. But anyway, you can kind of see where they brought it in, because after WrestleMania, they even quoted it as Michaels winning was a work of God, and that's exactly how God got involved in this. But it was stupid. It was just dumb. But I guess, to keep the Michaels McMahon thing going on, and then to bring back DX later on in the year, I think that was... It didn't need God in that storyline, is basically what I'm saying. It didn't need it, and even without God, this match was terrible. Anyway, leave me your comments and everything down below. What did you guys think about the God storyline in '06? And obviously, I thought it was terrible, hence the reason it was on WTF. And thank you guys for watching. I am Perry the Entertainer signing off, and peace out. You're welcome.